So the fourth layer of listening is listening through the noise. Wouldn't it be amazing if everybody that we ever had to listen to had kind of done all the editing first and just gave us only the things that we need to hear? Life's not like that. Human beings aren't like that. We all create noise. Noise comes in different shapes and sizes. Some people will use 100 words when only 10 really matter. Some people use a ton of physical gestures that make it hard to hear what they're actually saying, right? And then there are people who just repeat themselves, who tell the same stories over and over again to the extent that all you hear is the repetition. Now, it's tempting, isn't it, when we hear any kind of noise, to do one or two things, either just shut it down or walk away. But when the conversation really matters, we can't do that. We have to do something else. We have to listen through. So it's our job to find the 10 words that matter. It's our job to listen through the fog of physical distraction, to hear what they're actually saying. And if we can listen through the repetition, we might hear somebody say something new, something they've not said before that's buried in amongst all the repeating phrases. Now, I've got two personal versions of this. One is very present, the other is a little while ago. My stepfather is going through the hell of dementia. And so, as his family, we're trying to learn how to listen through all the things that he doesn't mean, all the things that don't quite make sense, to actually hear what he really needs right now, what he really wants. And then I can remember my boys, when they were teenagers, I had to listen through the grunts and the growls and the elaborate stories and the swearing. There's a lot to listen through. But if you can sieve through the noise, you get to the golden nuggets. You get to hear something important. Now, does it sound like hard work, listening through the noise? You bet. But is it worth it? Well, yes, it is. Because if you can listen through, you become something very special. You become trusted. And when you're trusted, you hear the truth. You hear what's really going on. So that makes it worthwhile. Okay. So we've done listening to, which is about content. We've done listening for, which is about the context. We've talked about listening from, which is about the difference. And here we are listening through the noise. Now, and only now, we're ready for the fifth layer of listening.